My people, now good evening. Just because many of you have been calling me, let everybody calm down. We are filing our notice appeal tomorrow. And be rest assured, the judgment is going to be set aside because this is not judgment at all. If you are doubting me, I will get the citizen of the judgment tomorrow. I will give it to you and the record of proceedings. You will now discover that the judge left what issues that we raised. He left everything that we are talking about and be writing another thing. So that judgment, it was predicated on anger. It just, Nnamdi Kanu has insulted me. I will show him that I'm a judge. That's all. That's all. It's not predicated on law at all. A matter that was not investigated, the judge, you rejected the statement of Nnamdi Kanu, the DSS wanted to tender. Now, if a matter that was not investigated, there was no statement, there was no investigation report, on what basis are you giving judgment? Issues of the whole Nnamdi Kanu, you did not even address it. You are talking about bombing Britain, British High Commission, bombing American Embassy. All those things doesn't make sense at all. We are finding our appeal tomorrow. We are going to set it aside. Let everybody calm down. Thank you and God bless you.
Okay. All right. Okay, now. Okay, please, we'd just like you to react to the judgment that has just been delivered. It has been a long battle from 2015 till now, but your client got life imprisonment. How are you going to react?
Today we forever live in infamy. Today is the only day I have witnessed a man being convicted for mere puffery, for what he said from his mouth, not what he did with his own hands. The verdict is not consistent with the evidence laid before the court. The sentence is overbroad, cruel, and unusual. How can you convict a man for making mere broadcasts from a location that was never named, and he never tied that broadcast to any single incident of violence, or even someone slapping someone, not to talk of terrorism? You did all this, you didn't lay any evidence. I don't know where this whole verdict can be grounded in law, logic, or facts. We disagree with the judgment vehemently, and we are going to fight it from here onwards until justice is done.
Yes. There is no justice yet.
Yes. Suspect the judgment is not based on law. It's not based on facts. It's based on politics. It's based on some tribal, primordial sentiments. Just because Nnamdi Kanu is Igbo. An Igbo man has become the person in Nigeria that should be trampled upon. I'm not saying this because I'm Igbo. I'll say it for the House of Yoruba who gets trampled upon. But today we saw an Igbo man being trampled upon, and by God Almighty, we are not going to allow it. It will not stand. Nobody is going to trample on me. Nobody is going to trample on Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist. He's a man that was pursuing change. To pursue a separate nation of yours is not a crime. So in Nigeria today, if somebody says, don't be silly, you get convicted. Nnamdi Kanu may broadcast, and so what? And you convict him for terrorism, for mere words in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. What kind of precedent is being laid? So from here, we are heading to the Court of Appeal. The Court of Appeal is the only court in this country, or the next court in this country, that sits as a jury. We are going to approach the justices there to check out what happened in court today. And we are pretty sure the justices will agree with us that today was the symbol of the travesty of justice that everybody has been suspecting all along. If the Court of Appeal disagrees with us, we head to the Supreme Court. But by God Almighty, Nnamdi Kanu is not going to stand convicted. He's going to get overturned. Thank you.
Are you also recording or videoing?
Enough days for you. And you convict him for terrorism for mere words in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. What kind of precedent is being laid? So from here, we are heading to the Court of Appeal. the court of appeal is the only court or the next court that sits as a case. We are going to approach justices there to check out what happened in court today. And we are pretty sure the justices will agree with us that today was the symbol of the travesty of justice that everybody has been facing all along. The court of appeal disagrees with us, we head to the Supreme Court. But my almighty Nnamdi Kanu is not going to stand convicted. He's going to get overcome. Thank you.
Who is this man now?
I'm not gonna go down now. Cover the camera.
I'm showing you this judgment is dedicated on my anger. Anger that the judgment
This Baba hates it.
And everybody watches. You will see the anger in the judgment. It's not dedicated on law. Now, I also want to let you know that this charge, that the investigation that gave rise to this charge was not investigated because Nnamdi Kanu's statement, purported statement, was rejected by this court, and they did not tender any document as investigation report. That is to say, the investigation was not, the offense was not investigated. How to say that? Also, something has happened in North. Nnamdi Kanu filed a matter in court of appeal.
What shall we do now?
That particular matter, I found it anchored on this black issue. Please suspend this judgment. Let's talk about it directly. Now, on the issue of anger, you journalists will deal with it. You deal with personal and government.
I'm using him.
What do I mean? Nnamdi Kanu was giving judgment by court of appeal. Federal government refused to comply with that judgment by court of appeal until after 8 days before the appeal.
You got your hand, you are blocking camera.
Because the directed prosecution what to do. Amend this particular charge. Nnamdi Kanu was saying that, please, can you amend this charge? The combined effect of all this, I'm assuring you that this judgment will not stand. The court of appeal will do justice. I also want to plead with the judiciary. Nnamdi Kanu is protecting himself because the court has given the prosecution that gets order to determine when you have access to find his appeal because he had 90 days to find his appeal. And the judge said and also enjoy the media. We have the record of proceedings.
This woman,
All of them are
only on today. I want you to check the record of proceedings and evidence standard. Reconcile it with the judgment. Now see what we're talking about. We are bringing British into this matter, bringing America into this matter. We are now trying to so that
GTV.
everybody So this is a judgment against the Igbos. This is a judgment against the people of the Southeast, and it's because of Nnamdi Kanu. You cannot give this kind of judgment to another. You cannot give it to the Southwest. You cannot give it to another tribe in Nigeria. And we are going to start against it because it has happened in this country against some other persons, including the Igbos join hands together to fight against it. Why do you be our own time for the
Someone can say, don't be silly. In law, we call those things they are harmless people. Making somewhere around the world.
Come and see my shirt.
And if you don't die,
she's in my shirt.
no pass.
directly to any criminal activity in Nigeria and it starts completely.
You can stretch.
It kind of lends credence to this very narrative that if a man faces type of justice in Nigeria, other than the one that is being faced by others. They are mere profit. A lot of people make empty threats every day. You fight with a man or I fight with a woman, and she says to you, okay, go and die, or come and do this and that, don't be silly, accident, maybe or let's thunder fire you. Are you supposed to be convicted for that?
We're expecting him. Are you a shooter?
As a responsible citizen, I'll see this all the people. I don't want anybody to get too angry in this here and there. Let everybody be calm. This situation can be controlled. We have the next call in the chair, which is the Court of Appeal. I'm heading to the Court of Appeal. Can my colleague take that question? Please.
Well, thank you very much. We're very optimistic because in the first place, from the analysis the law my law gave, you will find that my law was not able to pinpoint at any one single person who carried out any of the acts that Nnamdi Kanu is said to have incited. You said Nnamdi Kanu incited killing. You didn't bring one single person who said, yes, I was the one who was incited. So, to me, I felt that it was the court giving evidence. I felt that it was the court giving evidence. There was